What's up, good folks? It's DarkWolf92 here, coming at you with another reaction video, and it's time to get a little spooky. I know you saw my previous video with Finley. I hope you did. But it's time to get spooky with some slapped ham, and this is gonna be scariest road trips that'll make you stay at home. Oh well. But anything, let's go ahead and jump into this and see how bad these road trips were.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. These are the scariest video clips of the week. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this.
I got my mom into watching Slapped Ham, Mr. Nightmare and all them, and she loved it. I really miss it.
Gabby Petito and her fiancé Brian Laundrie embarked on what was supposed to be a once-in-a-lifetime adventure, a cross-country road trip through some of America's most breathtaking landscapes.
This is what I need.
Documenting their journey on YouTube and Instagram, the couple presented an idyllic picture of van life filled with stunning vistas, carefree moments, and the spirit of wanderlust. Their social media posts showed a couple deeply in love, exploring the natural beauty of the United States and living the dream many could only fantasize about. But as the days turned into weeks, a darker story began to unfold behind the lens.
Brian's stretching, doing some.
Gabby, a vibrant 22-year-old, had captured the hearts of many with her infectious smile and adventurous spirit.
Story.
Yet the very trip that was meant to celebrate their love and freedom became the backdrop for a chilling mystery. The couple's journey started smoothly in July of 2021 with their social media accounts filling up with photos and videos from stunning national parks, charming small towns, and remote wilderness areas. Their followers were treated to glimpses of their picturesque life on the road, from sunsets over the Grand Tetons to hikes through lush forests. The hashtag #vanlife was peppered with their joyful updates, garnering them a growing online following. However, beneath the surface of their seemingly perfect digital narrative, cracks were beginning to show. By late August, Gabby's regular updates had mysteriously stopped. Concerned followers and family members grew increasingly worried as silence replaced the previously constant stream of posts. The first alarming sign came on September 1st, 2021, when Brian Laundrie returned to their Florida home all alone, driving the van that the couple had shared. Gabby was nowhere to be found. Her family, unable to contact her and increasingly anxious, reported her missing on September 11. The idyllic road trip had taken a dark and mysterious turn. The search for Gabby Petito quickly intensified, capturing national and international attention. Law enforcement agencies scoured the couple's last known locations, combing through social media posts for clues.
And if I remember right, there was even a video where someone spotted the van. They recorded it. And it was like footage where when they were coming up near the van, the side door suddenly shut. I think this is that same story. They were looking people. I mean, it was just like they hurriedly shut the van door as the car got closer. Been a while.
The once romantic and scenic images of their journey became haunting reminders of Gabby's sudden disappearance.
It's only 10 o'clock in the morning, but it rained all afternoon yesterday.
On September 19th, the search reached a heartbreaking conclusion. Gabby's remains were discovered in a remote area of Bridger-Teton National Forest in Wyoming. The Teton County Coroner's Office later confirmed that she had been a victim of homicide, with the cause of death being strangulation. The nation mourned the loss of a young woman whose life had been brutally cut short. Brian Laundrie, who had been named a person of interest in the case, became the focus of a nationwide manhunt. Despite extensive efforts by law enforcement, he managed to evade capture for weeks. His disappearance added another layer of mystery and frustration to an already tragic story. The case came to a somber end on October 20th when Brian's remains were found in a nature reserve near his family's home in Florida. The medical examiner determined he had died by a self-inflicted gunshot wound, leaving behind more questions than answers. Among his belongings was a notebook in which he reportedly confessed to Gabby's murder, providing some closure but also underscoring the profound tragedy of the entire ordeal. The Gabby Petito case not only highlighted the dangers that can lurk behind the facade of social media, but also brought national attention to issues of domestic violence and mental health. Gabby's story, documented so vividly online, serves as a poignant reminder of the realities that can lie behind the curated images and videos we see online. In the end, what started as a dream road trip turned into a nightmare that captivated and horrified millions. Gabby Petito's legacy now lives on through the lessons learned from her tragic fate, as her family and advocates work tirelessly to raise awareness and prevent similar tragedies from occurring in the future.
Set up. I think our plan for today is to just hang out here in the tent.
And that's really sad because they were living that was a good life, just traveling, seeing the country, the sights, and not having stress or worries about the world or the everyday rigmaroles. That's something a lot of people would love. I mean, I would love to just travel like that. I'll be honest, I'd love to just escape into the countryside. I'm not kidding. Escape into the countryside. If I'm lucky, a place with a lake, go fishing on a regular basis, just sit back, relax, just get away from it all. I think sometimes that's what we all need, just to get away from it all. But it's sad that it took the route that it did, and it cost both of them their lives. I mean, it cost her life, and he basically just couldn't. He took the easy way out and shot himself, but still, it's 2 young lives lost.
YouTuber Work Less Enjoy Life More recently uploaded a chilling video recounting an eerie encounter during a road trip. The events unfold as the YouTuber camps for the night, only to be met with a series of increasingly unsettling incidents. While setting up camp for the night, the YouTuber hears a woman's screams emanating from deep within the woods. Compelled to investigate, he explores the area, growing more convinced that someone is lurking in the forest.
I hope you got the blicky with you. Hearing that scream, it sounded like it was like an
Spooked
audio
by something,
like a
he runs
canned
back to the
audio
van.
screen.
There's somebody out there.
The situation escalates when he hears what sounds like a gunshot.
Did it penetrate his
While
vehicle?
cowering inside, there's a sudden knock at the door. To make matters worse, the bay door alarm underneath the van is triggered by motion, suggesting that someone's attempting to break into the vehicle.
I just heard the bay door open.
It's time to go.
I think he was under the bay door, under where the doors at. But the alarm went off, and I think it scared him off.
The identity of the mysterious intruder remains unknown, leaving viewers to wonder about their true intentions and just how far they were willing to go.
Yo, when I was younger, used to love going camping. I'm not kidding. We used to love going camping. And I even had friends from school, when they found out my family was going to go camping, they would always want to come with us, because when we went camping and we did things right. But we never had the concern of somebody harassing us. Okay? One reason, which it's only one of the few things I appreciated of this man, my stepdad at the time, he was a former Marine and he was packing. So whenever we went camping, we despite my mom's protest, he always had the burner with him. And I mean, the only time we were ever spooked when we were camping, he actually spooked us, and it was just me and my friends. He snuck up on us while we were out by the campfire late one night and scared the crap out of us. It was funny, but the one thing is, we never had to worry about anybody. And I swear to God, my mom always, when she got back here, she wanted to go camping. That's all she kept saying. I want to go camping. Let's go camping. Can we go camping? And I was like, Mom, I don't. In this day and age, a lot of things have changed from back. I mean, when we went in the 90s. I mean, going now, you take a risk. But I'll be honest, even if I rent like a lodge or a cabin, I'm bringing Big Shirley with me. Hell, I may bring Big Shirley and Big Barter. I ain't playing with people. Don't come messing with me, okay?
On a seemingly ordinary morning in late August 2016, the Tromp family of Sylvan, Victoria in Australia vanished without a trace.
Whoa.
The disappearance of Mark and Jacoba Tromp, along with their 3 adult children, Rihanna, Mitchell and Ella, set off a chain of events that would captivate and bewilder Australia.
Wow.
The Tromps were a hard-working, close-knit family who ran a successful berry farm. They were well regarded in their community, known for their reliability and strong family bonds. So when their farmhouse was found eerily deserted, it sent shockwaves through the small town. Their phones, bank cards and identification were all left behind, as if they had fled in haste from some unseen menace. As authorities pieced together the family's sudden disappearance, an astonishing story began to unfold. The Tromps had embarked on an inexplicable road trip that would take them across hundreds of kilometers, leaving a trail of confusion and concern in their wake. On August 29, the Tromps piled into their car and headed north. Their journey appeared frantic and chaotic. As they drove, a sense of paranoia seemed to grip the family, each member convinced they were being pursued by an unknown threat. The first stop was in Bathurst, New South Wales, where the tension boiled over. Mitchell, the middle child, separated from the family, choosing to take a train back to Melbourne. It was the first sign that something was profoundly wrong. Mitchell's return alone heightened the mystery, prompting a full-scale search for the rest of the family. Meanwhile, the remaining Tromps continued their bewildering journey, each decision more perplexing than the last.
So he came back.
In Goulburn, Ella decided to abandon the trip, stealing a car to make her way back home. She later told authorities that she felt compelled to leave due to the intense fear and irrational behavior exhibited by her parents.
So that's the 2 of them.
As the search intensified, the story grew stranger. Rihanna was found in a distressed state in the back of a stranger's car in Goulburn, disoriented and scared. She too was transported back to Melbourne for medical evaluation. The family's matriarch, Jacoba, was discovered wandering aimlessly in Yass, appearing confused and paranoid. The whereabouts of Mark Tromp, the family patriarch, remained a mystery for several days longer. He was eventually found near Wangaratta, some 600 kilometers from where their journey had begun. Mark was disheveled and visibly shaken, unable to explain the reasons behind their sudden flight and subsequent dispersal. As the facts slowly emerged, a chilling picture began to form. Experts suggested that the family might have been suffering from a shared delusional disorder, a rare psychological phenomenon where individuals in a close-knit group share the same irrational beliefs and paranoia. Known as folia familia in this context, it can cause members to act in ways completely out of character, driven by shared delusions of persecution or threat. The Trump family's mysterious road trip, filled with inexplicable decisions and paranoid behaviour, left the nation spellbound. How could a family so grounded and respected fall prey to such a bizarre psychological episode? The case highlighted the fragile nature of the human psyche, especially under stress and isolation. In the aftermath, the Trumps returned to their lives, each grappling with the lingering effects of their ordeal. The farm in Sylvan, once a symbol of their unity and hard work, stood as a silent testament to the strange and haunting journey that took them to the edge of reason and back. The Trump family disappearance remains a cautionary tale of how quickly reality can unravel, leaving us to wonder about the unseen forces that can push even the most stable among us into the unknown.
That's crazy. I've never heard of anything like that before. Dang.
Here's an amusing little clip to break up the tension, shared to TikTok by user Ox King. While on a long trip home in an Uber, this passenger nods off in the front seat. But watch what happens.
Where am I?
What was that?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I just had a nightmare.
The passenger wakes violently from a nightmare.
Where am I?
What was that?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I just had a nightmare.
I wonder if the driver charged a cleaning fee, as he would have almost certainly soiled his trousers.
That driver.
Where am I?
What was that?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I just had a nightmare.
See, nah, man, nah, bro. Get out or get in the back seat. You ain't gonna be doing that crap right next to me. Oh my god.
Just walking around. I could hear them walking around the van.
YouTuber Lisa, also known as Asleep 5 Decades, has recently shared a series of terrifying encounters she's
I
had while
remember
on
this
various
one.
road trips around North America. While documenting her solo van life adventures, Lisa experiences some unsettling situations involving creepy men. The first encounter occurs in February
I think
2022
she
when
was in
Lisa's
a Walmart
asleep in
parking
her
lot, I
van
think, and
at
some guy
4:30
knocking at the
a.m.
van talking about she wanted to talk to her.
Somebody's back here again. I hear footprints. Hello? How can I help you?
She's awakened by a tapping at the door, followed by a voice asking, "I have a question for you."
Yeah, I have a question for you.
Hello? How can I help you? It's 4:30 in the morning. I don't feel safe. Who are you?
Peering out the window, Lisa sees some headlights in the distance.
All I could see is like headlights, and then they backed out and went and left. So I'm not feeling so safe.
10 minutes later, she hears more footsteps surrounding her van.
I hear footprints.
Girl, you should have left after the first time.
Hear that?
The next morning, she finds sets of footprints in the snow circling her campsite.
Look at this one. This is mine. I'll show you. There's mine. See? Right here. Look. These are like literally footprints. I never go there.
In another chilling incident, Lisa recounts a man approaching her van.
So he goes in front of the van and I see him, forever still trying to figure out this this translation, or trying to figure out a way to communicate with me.
The man attempts to converse with her despite not speaking very good English. Using Google Translate, he persists in lingering around her vehicle for an uncomfortably long period of time.
So after, I think it was maybe half an hour, it hadn't been at least that long, trying to figure out how to communicate with me. Well, he gets in his car, he drove his car and kept on parking it differently in front of my van, beside my van, but he kept on moving it, and I was just creeped right out.
The man is later spotted lurking in the bushes in the pouring rain.
Pack up and go.
He repeatedly moves his car back and forth, parking right in front of Lisa's van, seemingly trying to get her attention.
Is that a bird nest she got inside the van?
Please leave. Please leave, you sketchy person. Please leave. Look at that. He's really scaring me.
In yet another eerie encounter, Lisa shares how a man drove a remote control car around her van at 1 a.m, causing further distress. Fortunately, these encounters didn't escalate any further. However, these unnerving experiences presented in real time serve as a stark reminder of the potential risks and challenges faced by solo travelers.
Yo, y'all gotta pack some protection,
In a disturbing
man.
event
Carry that
captured on
Second
camera,
Amendment
a
if you're gonna do
Queensland
things like
woman
that.
endured a harrowing experience while driving through Redlands, southeast of Brisbane, in early April of 2024. The nighttime footage shows a man and a woman walking in the middle of the road.
What the hell?
Watch what happens. During this wild event, the man also tried to open the passenger side door, but found it locked.
Hit
The driver
gas.
found herself temporarily trapped in the vehicle. She was unable to drive away immediately as her car's safety features detected the person on the bonnet and prevented the vehicle from moving forward.
Oh, hell
Additionally, she was cautious of the woman behind her car, which prevented her from reversing. Once the man jumped off the bonnet, the driver was able to quickly leave the scene and drove directly to the Cleveland police station. This alarming incident is currently under investigation by Queensland Police. The driver has chosen to share the footage publicly as a caution to other drivers.
No. No.
YouTuber Alyssa Vanilla, known for documenting her solo adventures across North America, shares a chilling encounter with a strange man in a vlog from late September 2022. The unsettling events unfold outside of Tucson in the desert.
That's beautiful.
While filming an update for her followers, a peculiar man approaches Alyssa on an ATV.
Hi.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Just kind of checking, making sure everybody's got enough water.
Oh, okay.
He claims to drive around the local area, offering water to people camping in the desert.
So I kind of come out and check, make sure, because I know there's a lot of people that come out here that don't have a lot.
However, the situation takes an inappropriate turn when the man invites Alyssa to take a shower back at his place.
Oh.
So if you need a shower, you're welcome to, apply.
After the awkward proposition, he finally leaves.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna defend him and say, yeah, he's probably just
All right, enjoy your
saw her
rounds.
vehicle and wanted to check on. But
To
then
Alyssa's
after that,
surprise, the man returns sometime later, warning her that
hell no.
another man is watching her from a distance using binoculars.
Hey,
Hi.
so you have a guy
Uh
on
huh.
the mountain up there that is watching you with binoculars.
Okay, well, that's unnerving.
Strangely enough, he warns her that this other individual drives around offering water to people, even though that's exactly what he had done just moments earlier.
And he told me he comes out here and offers water
Uh huh.
to people,
Mhm.
but I would stay away from him.
The encounter becomes even more unnerving when the man falls silent and stares at Alyssa for an uncomfortably long period of time.
So just finishing up my laundry, and then I'll probably have to leave, but that's okay.
yeah, he's being a creep.
Do you need anything?
No.
Okay.
No.
Alarmed by the incident, the YouTuber immediately leaves the area.
So I just went with my instinct and I was gonna leave because he said that he drives around seeing if anyone needs water, but he had no water with him. He was on an ATV. So that was weird.
Though she was not put in any physical danger, the man's dubious intentions are hard to ignore.
Yeah, look how
This
he's
harrowing
rubbing the steering
experience
wheel while
serves as a
staring
stark
at her.
reminder of the potential risks and challenges faced by solo travelers, particularly women, even in the most unexpected of
women.
places.
Ladies, please be careful.
Do you need anything?
No.
Okay.
No.
Like I said, I mean, have some kind of protection with you. I mean, it doesn't have to be like a gun. Well, it can be. It can be non-lethal as well. Okay, or just have a knife of some kind. I mean, have some pepper spray. Have some kind of protection. Okay, if you're gonna do these kind of things, because I mean, the world it is not safe. I'm just gonna say it. You got too many crazies out there that are willing to risk it all.
In a disquieting incident on a quiet Brisbane road, dashcam footage has captured the eerie moment a man approached a car in what many suspect was an attempted carjacking.
Brisbane,
The
man, y'all
unsettling
got some
encounter
stuff going
occurred in
on.
October of 2023 on Pineland Road at Sunnybank Hills, approximately 20 kilometres from Brisbane's CBD. The footage, which was quickly spread across social media after being shared on Facebook, shows a man slowly walking down the deserted road.
See, you do that, I'm flooring it.
The driver then quickly speeds away. The driver's unsettling experience has sparked widespread concern, with many suggesting that the late-night encounter was a possible hijacking attempt. Social media reactions were swift and filled with alarm. Many users speculated that the man's actions were part of a broader pattern of criminal behaviour in the area. Authorities have not yet confirmed if the incident is part of a larger trend, but the public's reaction highlights the need for ongoing vigilance.
You know, you do some
As the
mess like that in the
investigation
US, you
continues,
getting-
drivers
hey,
are urged to stay
GTA.
safe and report any suspicious
You
activity
will roll
to
off the damn
police.
hood. Don't play with us. Don't play with me. And if you try to take my car, I got a surprise for you.
TikTok user Side in the Plastics recently uploaded a spine-chilling piece of footage from a road trip through a densely wooded area in North America.
Yeah, here we go.
Take a look at what happens.
What the f?
Stop. No,
Stop.
I'm not. I'm not.
Uh-uh.
No. Hell no.
What the f, dude?
Oh. They were soaked.
The clip shows what appears to be a woman lying on the side of the road, sparking a range of reactions from viewers. In the video, the driver refuses to pull over, choosing instead to turn the car around for a second look.
Bro, what the f? See? That was it. That was it. She's crying.
The clip then cuts to the following morning when the group returns to the scene to investigate what happened.
Yep, she had to have come up out of the water. Yep, there's a dig spot there.
They discover a wet patch and footprints in the gravel, leading them to speculate that the woman may have crawled out of a nearby river.
So she came up from down there. That's had to have been why she was so wet. This was the spot that she had left. I don't know why or what was going on.
Many viewers praised the driver for defying horror movie tropes by not pulling over and investigating the creepy sight in the middle of the night. Some even speculated that it could have been a trap set by potential assailants hiding in the woods intending to mug the travelers. However, other viewers argued that the group should have called the police or an ambulance to try and help the woman. raising questions about the appropriate course of action in such a strange situation.
Now that I agree with. The second time
Eerie
they came
footage
around,
leaves viewers
they
with an
should've
unsettling
went up the
mystery,
road
pondering what
some
really happened on that
and
wooded
called
road
the
trip,
police,
and
kinda
whether the
stuck
group made the
around, but
right
been aware of the
decision.
surroundings, stayed in the car, kept the doors
So,
locked, and when
let
the
me know
cops
what you
showed
would
up,
have done. Would you pull over and try and help?
I wouldn't have
Keep
pulled
on
over at
driving?
all.
Let me
Because
know in the
one,
comments down below.
There she is, there she is, there she is.
Bro, what the See? That was it. That was it. She's crying.
yeah. And guys, I'm so sorry for pausing, but I got to talk before the rest of the video continues. But the thing is that, dude, it's no street lights, middle of the woods, and you're driving and you just see a person on the side of the road waving their hand. Oh, hell to the no. We not stopping, son. No, we not stopping. Now, I do give them credit about not stopping, but the second time they came back and saw that she was laying in the road crying, like I said, I would have went up. We would have went further up the road some, stop, call, if you could get a signal. I mean, depending on how deep in the woods you are, call the authorities, try their best to give them the best way to triangulate you and locate you. When they showed up, take them to the lady, okay, and they could take it over from there. You wouldn't have that on your conscience. But it's weird though, because they did go back the next day, which I kind of like that. When the sun was up, and they saw how they found the trail where it looked like she came out the water. She was probably running from somebody. She had to be, or like they said, it could have been a trap. Either way, it's a really messed up situation. Really messed up. I mean, it's not like back in the days when someone knocks at your door at 3 in the morning in desperate need, you willingly open the door for them because, yep, another story time after the video. Tell you all about it.
And the reason why I'm in the woods today.
Grizzly Gaz, a beloved YouTuber known for his adventurous spirit and passion for the great outdoors, recently took his viewers on a spine-tingling journey through one of the United Kingdom's most notorious stretches of woods.
Got goosebumps and everything.
Accompanied by his loyal French bulldog Fendi, Gaz's February 2023 camping trip turned into a real-life ghost story that's left his audience both thrilled
Fendi was
and
already
terrified.
looking like, what the hell was that?
What the fuck was that?
The woods in question are situated along a disused railway line dismantled in 1953 and are infamous for their spooky urban legend. According to local lore, a lady in white haunts these woods. The legend tells of a woman who lived on a nearby farm and tragically hung herself in the woods back in the 1800s. Her restless spirit is said to wander the area, particularly near the old railway platforms and the ruins of the farm where she once lived.
But that's the farm up there. I don't know if you can see it, but that's where the lady in white was supposed to have lived.
Eager to explore this eerie locale, Gaz and Fendi ventured deeper into the woods, documenting their findings for viewers.
Wonder if this was a station then here.
As night falls, they set up camp,
Beautiful. You can see the town in the distance.
unaware of the chilling experience that awaits them.
Fendi sitting on the bed.
As they get cozy for the night, a deeply unsettling noise begins to permeate the air.
Hello?
It sounds like a young girl humming a haunting tune.
Oh, now I hear it.
Gaz scans the area,
Nah, man.
but finds no one inside.
Yeah, it's time to
The
go.
eerie melody persists, growing louder, more unnerving.
It's
Hello?
time to go. If I hear it and can't see who's doing it, it's time to go.
Even Fendi, usually unflappable, appears on edge, adding to the mounting tension.
Yeah, he's on alert. Your dog will tell you it's time
Even
to go.
our friends alert that.
And if the
The
dog
disembodied
is saying
humming eventually
it's time
becomes
to go,
too much for Gaz to
it's
bear.
time to go.
He quickly packs up his camp in the dead of night.
Nope. Nope.
And Fendi's like, damn straight, Dad, let's go.
And makes the trek back to the car.
Oh, hell no.
Come on, mate.
As they hurry back, Gaz spots this with the camera.
Absolutely bobbed me pants then.
So could these woods
That could have been
truly
just-
be haunted?
that could have
Does
been
the
just
legend of the
another
Lady
animal.
in White hold a grain of truth? Grizzly Gaz's unsettling experience certainly suggests there might be more to the story than mere
Now, the
folklore.
humming and the whistling,
His
nah.
viewers were left
But
wondering,
those eyes he
captivated
saw,
by the
probably
possibility
another
that
animal.
the supernatural might hold more than just myth. For now, Gaz and Fendi have moved on to their next adventure, but the chilling memories of that
Fendi
February
like,
night
Pop, we
still
need to get
linger.
the hell out of here.
As his YouTube channel continues to grow, fans eagerly await more tales from Gaz's travels,
Man,
though
maybe I
few
need to
may
do some
match the
traveling like this
spine-tingling
with Bailey.
encounter with the Lady in White in those haunted woods.
I ain't going to no damn haunted woods, though.
Nope. Nope.
Nope. Nope. I ain't sitting there going, hello?
TikTok user K-House has sent shivers down the spines of internet users with a chilling encounter shared on their account. While travelling with friends, the group experiences some eerie events captured in a series of clips that have since gone viral. The first clip starts with the group hearing startling screams coming from deep within a darkened forest.
That was a female screaming, Phil. Please, please, please. No, 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 no.
Cautiously, they venture further into the woods, only to discover strange objects hanging from the trees.
One right there on the ground. On the ground. What? That right there. What the is that? Dude, that's not.
It's called somebody doing a remake
That's when
of the Blair
suddenly
Witch.
this happens.
Oh no 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 no!
As a loud scream pierces the air, the group flees in terror, with the video abruptly ending.
Oh no no
With
no!
the video abruptly ending.
However, the encounter becomes even more spine-chilling when a friend of the campers later analyzes the footage, revealing a hidden detail. Upon brightening the image and slowing it down, a face can be seen peering out from behind a tree. While some viewers suggested it could be an owl, most are skeptical of this theory given the
That don't look
eerie
like no owl.
circumstances. The mysterious screams and the face in the clip have sparked a range of supernatural theories, with some proposing the involvement of a Wendigo, a skinwalker, or even a banshee.
Oh no 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 no!
Or a human being messing
In a
with
follow-up clip posted weeks later, the TikToker claims he believes something paranormal may have attached itself to him, or that a spiritual entity has been following him. Take a look at what happens.
I'm totally fine, just a little scarred from that memory. But I wanted to mention to you guys that I have been experiencing some weird phenomenons around in the house.
As he speaks, a book in
Thought
the
I
background
saw something
moves,
move.
further fueling speculation of a paranormal connection.
I'm totally fine, just a little scarred from that memory. But I wanted to mention to you guys that I have been
Why does
experiencing
that look like
some
that says
weird
Guardian of the
phenomenons around in the
Galaxy?
house.
The series of unnerving clips have ignited a frenzy of activity on TikTok, with many viewers genuinely believing that the events could be of paranormal origin.
Please, please, please. No, 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 no.
That's the thing. I don't do mess like that because I ain't.
But as always, I'll throw this one out to you, the viewers. What are your thoughts on this eerie encounter? Love to hear your theories in the comments down below.
Oh, no, 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 no.
A road trip took a spine-chilling turn for two men travelling through a remote mountainous area in the dead of night. Their dash cam, intended to capture the scenic nocturnal drive, recorded a deeply unsettling sight. Take a look. There's a tall figure clad in a bright red robe or dress standing motionless in the middle of the road.
Well, I thought they were walking. Looks like they walking.
The incident occurred miles away from the nearest town, enhancing the eerie and unexplained nature of the encounter. The men, startled by the unexpected appearance, were left to wonder about the intentions and origins of this solitary figure. Speculation abounds regarding what the person in the red robe was actually doing there at such an odd hour in such a secluded spot. Theories range from a lost hiker to more supernatural explanations, given the figure's unusual height and the stark contrast to the red robe against the dark wooded backdrop. The mystery remains unsolved, leaving an open-ended question about the true nature of the figure in red.
I'm thinking more along the lines somebody just being crazy wandering around or messing around.
Now, if you want to watch some more scary ghost videos, there's links right there that'll keep you entertained. Remember to follow all our other YouTube channels as well. We've got Slapped Ham Mysteries and Slapped Ham Shorts. Links to those channels are in the description box down below there. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time. Pew!
Okay, guys, what y'all thought about that? Man, the one with the family is the one that tripped me out the most. I mean, the whole family just has almost like a schizophrenic breakdown and panics and takes off on a road trip. And which good thing is they were all found. They're all still alive. But the fact that kills me is that they're saying they all suffered this paranoid delusion altogether. I mean, that is wild. I have never heard of anything like that before. Okay. And as I was saying about, you just can't stop and help people nowadays, sadly, or open the door for anybody anymore. And when I was 12, I was in 6th grade, I was 12, and my mom and I, it was a Saturday night, and her and I, we used to always stay up and watch shows late. Like, we'd watch Tales from the Dark Side, Monsters, any type of scary movie. And we had just finished watching, I think it was, what was that? Was it? No, it wasn't Friday the 13th, the series. No, it was Tales from the Dark Side. And another horror movie was about to come on, and we were about to make us some bowls of ice cream, and someone came pounding at our front door. And I went to the door, and my mom told me, you better not open it. So I stepped back. She looked out the peephole, and then she opened it up, and it was a woman begging for help. And she was like, please, can you call the police? Please call the police. And my mom was like, well, what's wrong? What's wrong? All the while, I went in the kitchen and got a knife. Okay. And I was like prepared. And my mom, she did have a 22, but we were downstairs and she didn't go upstairs to get it. But as she's asking her questions, there is a woman coming across the street holding her head. And she's crying and screaming, and her sister grabs her, and she was like, come on, come on. This woman had a knot on her head like this. I kid you not. That thing was huge. It was so big, it literally made her, I'm trying to remember if it was on the right side, left side. Either way, the knot was so big, it forced her eye to close. Okay? It wasn't on her eye, it was above it, but it was so swollen, her eye had closed. And my mom saw that and was like, oh my God, get in here. And so she let him in, shut the door, locked it, and then ran and called 911. And I'm sitting there. I put the kitchen knife back in the kitchen, and her sister, my mom, told me to go get a bag of ice for her, put some ice in a bag, and then wrap it out. Pretty much, ice on your head. And I did that and brought it to her, and she's putting it on her head. And my mom's like, "What the hell's going on?" Okay, so she sits there and explains that the woman got into it with her current boyfriend and he busted her upside the head. I couldn't remember what he used to hit her, but it was something hard enough to make that knot swell up on her head. And my mom heard this and ran upstairs and came back down. I already knew what she had went and did. And we're sitting there waiting for the police, and there was a loud bang at our front door. Somebody beating at the front door. And this guy is sitting there yelling and hollering for her to come out. He's yelling, and you better get out here, you be, open the door and all this and that. And my mom just went over to the door and said, "I am armed and I have no problem shooting you through this door. Get away from my front door." But it didn't scare him. He kept pounding at the front door, and next thing you know, we heard the sirens, and it was a whole shebang bang of stuff going on outside. And finally there was a knock at the door. It was like 10 minutes we heard all this noise out there, and then finally there was a knock at the door. It was the cops, and an ambulance that came because my mom told me it was a woman who was beaten. And they came, they checked on her, and pretty much they became good neighbors with us after that. We kept an eye on each other. But my point is that it's sad you can't do that in this day and age. We are no longer able to look out for one another because there are so many people doing so many crazy and stupid things. So sadly, it's you look out for yourself and you look out for your own. I hate that it's gotten that way, but it has. But anyway, guys, tell me what you thought of the video, and I hope y'all enjoyed my reaction to it. If you did, please, as always, hit that like button, which helped me get involved in the YouTube algorithm better. And also subscribe to the channel, share the video, and for my current subscribers, I thank very much. Check your notification bells. Make sure you're still subscribe to the channel, because YouTube's on this BS and of dropping subscribers. And also, once again, you can follow me on Twitch, okay? And you can also, if you would like to help me out with the channel, join my Patreon, which I will have videos that are uncut from series that I'll be reacting to. And it only costs you $1. That's all I'm charging, is $1. Okay, but that $1 will make a huge difference. Okay, so please, your support would be greatly appreciated, and all your love and any guidance you can help me with to make the channel and better to improve it, I'm here for it. All right, as always, guys, much love. Everyone, please take care of yourselves, look out for one another, and most importantly, stay blessed. And I'll see you on the next video.